Good evening and welcome to Such the Reality. I'm Naina Sareen and you're watching the Reality Rundown where we bring you the top 10 headlines of the day. Have a look. In a scathing remark against Congress leader Prajit Bordoloi, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma on April 23rd said that the Congress leader is a suitcase MP who makes his presence felt only during elections, as he arrives once in a while to Nagaon with a suitcase and then leaves with his suitcase. Himanta Biswa Sharma was speaking at an election rally in Nagaon, Juria, campaigning for party candidate Suresh Bora. He targeted Bordoloi, stating that a Congress leader looks more like an Englishman, for which people of Assam have to learn proper spoken English to speak to the Congress leader. The ongoing investigation into the APSC exam scam has reached a crucial stage, with a special investigation team presenting its report to the Guwahati High Court in a sealed cover. Despite facing pressure, the SIT considered its inability to meet the investigation's deadline. The Guwahati High Court, dissatisfied with the delay, demanded explanation from the SIT regarding the prolonged duration of the investigation. Consequently, the SIT complied with the court's orders, submitting a detailed explanation by April 22nd. Cross-border crimes, especially illegal infiltration, have emerged as the biggest challenge for the BSF in guarding the India-Bangladesh border in Tripura, a top official said. He said altogether 1,018 illegal infiltrators were detained while crossing the international border in the last 1.5 years. The paramilitary force has also installed smart surveillance systems to enhance border domination in more smuggling and infiltration-prone areas, claiming that the BSF maintains good relations with its Bangladesh counterpart BGB. Thus said, 6 pending development projects were settled at the DG level talks, out of which 3 projects are from the northeastern state. Ahead of the second phase of elections, a polling party has been dispatched from the Fairjaul district, Outer Manipur parliamentary constituency, signalling the commencement of electoral preparations in Manipur. This move underscores the logistical efforts undertaken to ensure a smooth and efficient voting process in the region. The dispatch of the polling party from the Fairjaul district signifies the strategic deployment of electoral personnel to remote and geographically diverse areas, highlighting the Election Commission's commitment to facilitating democratic participation across all constituencies. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu took to the microblogging platform X today to extend congratulations to Dr. Chattoy Soshia for achieving the prestigious All India Rank 1 Scheduled Tribe category in the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test for Master of Dental Surgery 2024 examination. In his tweet, Chief Minister Khandu praised Dr. Soshia's remarkable dedication and hard work that led to this outstanding achievement, hailing it as an inspiration for aspiring youth across the nation. The Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister wished Dr. Soshia continued success in all her future endeavours. The Meghalaya BJP Mahila Morcha has expressed grave concern over the recent incident involving the gang rape of 2 tribal minor girls in southwest Garo Hills on April 17, 2024. In a proactive stance, the organization is calling upon the Meghalaya High Court to initiate suo motu action against the perpetrators. This plea is accompanied by a request for the court to demand a comprehensive report from the local police department regarding the incident. In a disturbing turn of events, 2 polling agents representing the INC candidate, Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koijam, were reportedly threatened during a fresh poll conducted at 11 polling stations in Manipur's inner parliamentary constituency. The incidents, which occurred on Monday, have sparked concerns over the safety and integrity of the electoral process. According to K.H. Devabrata, the working president of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, 2 polling agents stationed at Moirang Kampu Sajeb Upper Primary School and S. Ebobi Primary School in Khurai, AC were subjected to threats by unidentified individuals. to protest unabated harassment meted out to the business community by Naga political groups. The Dimapur Chamber of Commerce and Industry has resolved to go for indefinite shutdown of all business establishments in Dimapur from April 26th. The shutdown will be enforced until grievances of the business community are redressed, it said, highlighting issues like multiple taxations, intimidations and summon letters by NPGs. The chamber called upon the state government and law enforcement agency to take immediate measures to safeguard the business community. It also requested the public to bear with the inconveniences due to the proposed shutdown and to let their cooperation for the interest and welfare of all citizens. During a public rally in Karandighi, West Bengal Union Home Minister Amit Shah delivered a stirring address, urging the people to rally behind Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a solution to various issues plaguing the state. Shah's impassioned speech touched upon critical themes resonating with the electorate, particularly the need to address violence, infiltration, and the plight of refugees. Highlighting the pressing need to curb violence in Bengal, Shah emphasized the importance of tackling infiltration, granting citizenship to refugees, and ensuring the safety and dignity of women. Sunita Kejriwal, the wife of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, observed Hanuman Jayanti by offering prayers at a Hanuman temple located in Connaught Place today. Her visit to the temple coincided with the auspicious occasion, symbolizing reverence for Hanuman, a revered deity in Hindu mythology known for his strength, devotion and loyalty. Thank you. For more updates, keep watching Such the Reality.